All right, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media. Hold on just one second. Yes, copy the clipboard. Figured I'd do a quick stream here, maybe an hour or so. Kind of bored on a Saturday afternoon. Got some people visiting a little later on. I'm still in Alabama, still visiting grandparents, but I got like some cousins and other people that are coming over later, I guess. So I figured I'd come on here, talk some college football. It's still not confirmed whether or not we're getting a football season. I don't think. Um, but it's definitely what's going on, Nate and Dwayne, and sports production, I guess is what you changed your name to. It was sports expert or whatever. Thanks for showing up today, guys. Says howdy, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, so we still don't know if we're getting a season. They won't just say, "Hey, we're getting a season," or "Hey, we're not getting a season." Now, what they did say was conference games only, or at least Bama USC has been canceled, from what I understand. That really sucks, in my opinion. It really does. I don't get it. I mean, man, if you're gonna cancel one game, just cancel them all. That's what I say. Because this whole see, and I believe if I go back and look real quick, I made a video about this. Yeah, it got canceled. I made a video. Conference games only in 2020. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know, but that's at least what I'm hearing. So, but yeah, I had a great day yesterday. Now I'm not sure. I had one or two people show up. I tried to do a live stream from Tuscaloosa, show the stadium and stuff like that. Uh, I don't know what happened to the first part of the stream. I don't know what happened to the stream. I don't know what went wrong or what, but it just kind of quit on me. So, uh, the one you will see is Ballard live from Tuscaloosa Part 2. I don't know what happened to the first part. I really don't. But I put the link in there if anyone wants to get on. I see we got Nate the Great, Don't Be Late, aka Nate Kingston. What's going on, man? Always enjoy seeing you. Sports Prod, used to be sports expert. We got Dwayne RTR in the house. Roll Tide Dwayne says hello, Ballard. Well, hello. Atypical Gump, Ballard, Neo, and Dwayne. Hello, fellow Gumps. Hello, Atypical Gump. We got Neo. We got Nate. Did I miss anybody? Huh? You like? What's up? So good to see you guys in here. Figured I'd come on here for a little while, half an hour or so. Um, you know, Dwayne says either way, I wish they could figure out a way to have a 12-game regular season. There is a way. I really don't get this whole conference game only. Like, what does it matter necessarily who you play? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Um, I think it could work either way. Now, obviously, with the flu, um, which is what this is. There's like you got to take into consider. Like Bama plays Georgia State week 3, or Georgia State week 2. I'm sorry, they play Georgia week 3. Is it really worth the risk to go play a cupcake team? Just to potentially get sick. I don't think it's worth it. Nate the Great, did you see my question? I did not. Will this no non-conference games affect the college football playoff? I don't. If you're Clemson, yeah. It would. I think it depends on who you are because certain conferences are weak conferences and strong conferences. And if you play in like the ACC and you only play conference games. What's up, Goose Sports? Says afternoon. What's up, Goose? Glad to see you in here joining. See if someone's in the back room. I'll add them in a second. But I think if you're Clemson, right, you play a cupcake schedule anyway, right? I really don't know. I guess it depends on what conference you're in. It will affect you negatively or positively. Depending, right? Now, normally a team would play 8 conference games. If you want to keep it that way, then it's a shortened season, right? Um, so I don't know. It depends on the team and the conference. I think is how it would affect them. Their strength of schedule and stuff. So I guess it will affect the playoffs. So someone in here, KFC delivery. If this is Crimson Brave showing up or someone, yeah, it says Crimson Brave. Yeah, I didn't order KFC today.
Oh, is this not Chess Hall?
No, this is Ballard. I think you got the wrong guy.
Oh shit, I did.
Chess Hall is a little taller, a little bigger. He
And
he lives. I won't go that far, but how you doing?
Okay. Yep, you're right. I got the wrong in person. Yep.
You can hang out for a while if you want to.
So the whole order was 4 KFC buckets. It was 2 gallons of sweet tea. I mean, I ordered a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. How you doing, Ballard?
I'm doing pretty well.
How are you? Honestly, I'm not happy about this USC game getting canceled, but
me neither.
As long as we don't have a whole only conference schedule, I'm happy. Which we probably will.
I honestly don't care what we get as long as we get football.
Yeah,
which
that's
I think
true too.
We're still going to have football in the fall. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
Right. Because they just announced conference games only, right? I mean, they pretty much, you could go ahead and say they made a decision, I guess.
Yeah.
The question is, when are we going to start?
Probably on time, I guess. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I would assume. Now, because the first game for Alabama is Georgia on the 19th of September. By on time, are we talking play that game when it's originally scheduled? Do we move that up to September 5th? What do we do?
If it's a only conference schedule, I think we're just going to see a lot of bye weeks if it's a conference only type schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. And I think what they should do is make every conference team like Alabama should try to schedule 12 in total SEC teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we got to play conference only anyway, I mean, you got teams like Florida canceling games like they were going to play like Eastern Washington or whatever week 1, I think. Or I don't know. They played some cupcakes, and I mean, because Alabama already plays LSU, Ole Miss, A&M,
Georgia, Auburn.
Georgia. Let's see, LSU, Ole Miss, A&M, State,
Mississippi
Auburn,
State.
Georgia. Yeah, I mean, I could go down with the Tennessee as well. I mean, you already play about 6 or 7 SEC teams already. Maybe more like 8 or so. I don't know.
My question is, if we go to a whole not conference only schedule, what's going to happen to Notre Dame?
They're gonna. I mean, it's
I
not.
just hope Notre Dame.
They need to join a conference. It's not that hard to join a conference.
I just hope they just cancel Notre Dame's season. I don't want Clemson scheduled. I don't want any Power 5 team ever scheduled Notre Dame. Like I want home with Bama and Notre Dame to cancel. I want it to cancel. Yeah, no Power 5 teams to schedule them.
I've heard rumors if they do conference only that this is the year. And Mark Rogers, you watch Mark Rogers, right?
Not really.
He made a video the other day about the conference only schedule this year, and he made one that talked about Notre Dame, and it said, "Now is your chance to join a conference," and it's perfect. Join the ACC. Listen, you already play ACC teams anyway. You're playing Clemson this year. You know, and again, I don't know why it's so hard for a team like Notre Dame to just get in a conference.
I don't know why money.
It's so hard.
It's money.
It's about money?
It's that and the fact that they don't want to play a 13th game.
Yes, Dwayne RTR. I would like to see Bama in Florida. Hey, that's the SEC championship this year. It's already that's a given.
Crimson Braves a closet Notre Dame. Yeah, fuck you, Dwayne.
See, Georgia's not winning. Georgia's not winning the East this year. They lose to. You know,
I'll tell you this, Dwayne. You're a closet RTE fan.
RTE. Oh, rant time.
Yeah, it's something that me and Dwayne pretty much know.
Did you see? How much of him have you watched? Because there was I think it was last football season or something. He made a couple videos about Bama rigging the football system or rigging the game, and he said,
"You hear me and Dwayne talk about."
I was going to say that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say this real quick. But he made some videos where it's like, I can't do it anymore, and you know how he'll like cry and crap. He said, Bama rigging football for their benefit. Kid you not, can't make this up. He said it affects his bowel movements, and he can't take a crap, and he can't. I mean, it was, dude. He said that. Oh man.
Yeah. See, when me and Dwayne start talking about RTE, not a lot of people are gonna get what we mean.
Right.
They're just not.
Sounds like a restaurant. Where are you going to eat? RTE. Get some ribs and some, whatever they got over there. We're going to RTE.
See, are you in Tuscaloosa right now?
Do what?
If you're in Tuscaloosa right now?
No, I'm up on the lake. What's it? Smith
Bama?
Lake? You ever heard of Smith Lake? Yeah, in Alabama. I'm up here for this.
If you ever get a chance, bro, before you go home, try Full Moon Barbecue. You'll love that place.
I hear it's good.
I just had that last night.
Dreamland yesterday was great. Now I ordered. Here's the thing about Dreamland. Let me tell you this. I went yesterday. I ordered a rib sandwich. Now, let me ask you this, Crimson Brave. When you order a sandwich, you expect the sandwich made, right?
Yeah, you're not getting a sandwich on ribs. Come on.
Yeah, no, they brought me ribs and some toast is what they did. They didn't even make a sandwich.
Yeah, come on. You really think you're going to put ribs on a sandwich?
So I just started eating it, and I'm like, I thought I got a sandwich. And my grandparents were like, you're supposed to put those on the bread. And I'm like, they expect me to do this? Dude.
Ballard.
They really expect me to put it. And I'm also thinking, you know what else I'm thinking? I'm thinking, wait a minute. How are you supposed to eat ribs? Because the ribs have bone, right? So then eventually I'm like, you know what? I just got to cut it up. I got to cut it. I got to put it on bread. Now I got
Ballard.
What?
You really think that they're gonna put ribs in a freaking
I
sandwich?
figured they cut rib meat.
I mean,
I
yeah,
figured
unless
they
they
actually
tear it off.
made. I figured they would actually make a rib sandwich. Hold on, I got your special friend in here that wants to come on. Can I add him real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you got Chess Hall in here.
Can I get a large bucket of chicken with a side of
Hey,
fries,
Paul.
please?
We're out. We're out of all the food.
Coming right up, and then
We
gonna
had
shove it up your.
Billy
a
Crimson
supply
Brave,
shortage.
I knew that you was behind that account, you fucker.
So
Only
to
you.
get your order straight, you got a 10 KFC buckets and 2 gallons of sweet tea.
I don't drink sweet tea, it's nasty.
What? Hold on, Chess Hall. You're
Okay,
in.
let me fix that.
He's in Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Georgia. They don't have sweet tea in Georgia.
they do, but I don't drink it, it's nasty.
Man, you're in the South, dude. You gotta get on sweet tea. Come on.
Oh my god.
So I got the 10 buckets of KFC buckets, though, right?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna when I come over there, I'm gonna take all one of the wings and whack you with it.
Kristen, you are retarded.
This is awesome.
You better be lucky I don't have a wrench on this channel because I put you in 5, bitch.
You can't do it. I have a wrench on here.
Oh, then I guess
I thought I made Chess. I thought I made Chess a moderator already.
I said it is, you son of a bitch. I'm just kidding, I'm a mod. I know I'm a mod.
Give me my wrench! Dang it!
I give everybody a wrench. I mean, I don't give everybody a wrench. I give certain people wrenches. Crimson don't get a wrench, but by God, I gave it to him.
Were you there the night BBD gave everybody a wrench? He even gave me one, and then the next stream, I'm like, where'd it go? And he said, yeah, I gave everyone one. I had to fix it. And I'm like, I like the blue wrench, you know?
Crimson, why you join his lives, but you don't ever join mine, you jerk?
I was going to join yours yesterday. But
you did.
Listen. Yeah, it was kind of a bit too crowded. I just want to come fuck with you for a second and leave.
Dude, I deleted that live stream, dude. Did you stay to the end?
Yeah,
what happened?
I saw.
You talking about
actually, I didn't.
Was it last night's stream you're talking about, Chess?
Yeah, it got bad at the end.
I
what
didn't
happened?
see that. I heard a little bit about it. If something happened with you and what's her name?
Me and my girlfriend, it got really emotional. Like,
I heard a little bit about it, but I don't know much detail.
You heard about it? Who the fuck told you the bet? Guarantee it.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, he got the scoop on everything.
I remember because I saw the link and I tried to get back in the stream, but you said you weren't.
It wasn't really just him. There's like other people talking about it. I'm like, what?
It's
yeah.
It'll get explained tonight on my stream. I'm doing a stream at 8 o'clock tonight. So, Ballard, what about week 1, buddy? You ready to get skull drug and fucking Tuscaloosa by my team?
Well,
Georgia?
it hasn't been announced yet that we're doing.
It's happening, son. The dynasty's over.
Okay. We're having a season at some point. I think that's a given. Now, they cancel USC game. I don't see why on God's green earth they're going to play Georgia State. So I guess Bama, Georgia would be week 1. I'll give Georgia credit. For the first time since 2017, they'll actually be a playoff contender this year. I didn't see them as a contender the past couple years. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't see it. But I like Jamie Newen. I like the defense, the offensive line. Now, you did lose a couple guys, but I'm sure you can make up for it with, the number 1 recruiting class because y'all are special and y'all got it last year, whatever. I'll give you guys a fair chance, but just know if we bring a backup in there, game over.
Yeah, but listen, you're not going to have any film on Georgia, what we're going to look like this year.
Yeah,
we're not going to have. Wait a minute now. We're not going to have any film on y'all, what y'all look like. So it's going to be an equally matched game.
Yeah.
The best we have, the best both of the teams will have are high school highlights.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Now,
Just go on YouTube, high school highlights.
We do have advantage in the wide receiver department because we got
What?
George Pickens,
Oh, the receiver.
Demetrius Robertson coming off his knee surgery. But
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be the dynasty's. It's over. The dynasty's done.
Yes, I know you did not just say y'all have advantage of receiver.
We do.
Hey, listen. So you mean to tell
we're
me
close.
that hold on, let me say something. You mean to tell me that who Georgia has is better than Tyrell Shavers, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Xavier Williams,
John Mechie.
Okay, what about running backs? You think you can keep up with Trey Sanders, Brian Robinson, and Najee?
Oh, you really want to get into that? Okay, we got.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's real quick let Crimson Brave talk. What are your thoughts on this right here, man?
Yeah, I think Georgia's going to have really good running backs too. But Najee Harris is no doubt the best running back in the SEC this year. Most experienced. Okay. He's an animal. He's a big guy. He can run over people, run around you, hurdle out like a ninja.
Hey, guess what we did that Georgia didn't do last year?
What?
Beat South Carolina.
Yeah, that's true.
We did everything we could to lose that game. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay, why were you trying to lose that game? Now, for a team like Georgia where they're at, it's not that bad of a loss, but
we got cocky.
Quality wins.
We got cocky.
Of course you got cocky. Of course you did.
I got cocky.
Everything gets cocky at some point.
We slipped up, so I think that it's revenge time, baby. Week 1, it's revenge time for 2017, 2018, 2015. It's all going to come to head at Tuscaloosa when Nick Saban walks off that field with tears in his eyes, knowing that Kirby Smart
No former assistant has ever taken down the GOAT.
Kirby's going to be the first.
What does he have?
He's in the best position to do it.
Because he can recruit on defense?
No, name one other coach, assistant head coach, that has a better chance of beating Nick Saban and Kirby Smart. I'll wait. Exactly, Ballard.
Jeremy Pruitt.
Jeremy Pruitt. Are you fucking kidding me? That dumpster fire of a program you call Tennessee, they'll be lucky to win 8 games this year. If they make a bowl game.
Okay. Listen.
I'll be shocked.
Bama
if
is
Jimbo Fisher and Kirby were in the same position to win at something, I'd say Jimbo.
I'm having fun with this, man.
Right now? If you said Jimbo, did you just say?
Okay. If you and Jimbo were in the same position of like winning something, it would be Jimbo.
That's right. Okay. I forgot about Jimbo Fisher was a former assistant. That's right.
What has Jimbo Fisher done? What has Jimbo Fisher done since he left Florida State? Nothing.
Did you? Okay. He almost beat Clemson twice.
That's why I said if he was in the same position as y'all.
Texas A&M is one of the worst programs out there besides Tennessee. Texas A&M is a dumpster fire of a program. They're terrible.
Why'd you only beat them by 6?
Why did we only beat them by 6?
Yeah.
How'd you guys do against LSU in the SEC title game?
I mean, you're gonna bring that up, because Joe Burrow's a fucking beast, man. What do you expect? How did y'all do against LSU? Y'all lost too.
We lit them up in the second half.
Not as bad as you guys lost.
Okay, congratulations. That's good. I'm happy for you.
They got lit up in the second half.
I love how Alabama last year didn't have any quality wins like Georgia did. Would they have one good quality win out of all the people they played?
Hey, I agree. But I'm just glad we got the monkey off our back and beat Michigan, a ranked team.
I'm going to be on.
I'm glad we got that monkey off our back. I mean, See, when you bring up quality wins, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'll be real.
I mean, y'all beat Michigan. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'm happy for you beat Michigan.
But I'll say this: we're not going to lose an unranked team like South Carolina.
I'll tell you right. Okay, all right. What happened when? What happened? Okay. Wait a minute now. We're talking about unranked teams, right? What happened? Fucking Nick Saban's first year at Alabama. Who did he lose to that was unranked? Ballard.
That's the last time we ever lost to it.
Do you know? Do you
That's
know?
The last time we ever.
Is that what you want to hear, Chess? ULM. Okay, I'm sorry.
Exactly. When
listen,
has Georgia ever lost to somebody? Wait a minute now. When has Georgia ever lost to somebody that is?
I just want to say something real quick.
Okay. If you want to be quiet, I will. Also,
I give Georgia every fair chance in the world to try to beat us this year. Listen, I got nothing but respect for you guys. I'm just trolling a little bit. You know, of course you're going to be a contender.
I'm not mad, man.
Junkyard Dog.
It's just some fun football trash talk. We can all
we're not going to be like Camel and bring up family and shit. I'm just telling you, when the clock hits 0 and Nick Saban walks off the field and he's crying like a big ass baby, and he goes to shake up Kirby Hart's hand, and Kirby whispers in his ear and says, "The dynasty's over. Take a back seat, bitch."
Junkyard Dog, you're in here. What are your thoughts on all this?
Oh, I know his thoughts. Junkyard, you there, buddy?
Yeah. Hey, Junkyard, just reminded to you, things will always still remain the same as on video games as in real life, buddy.
That simulation was trash anyway.
Well, it's no different than real life. So.
What are you talking about?
NCAA simulation from SG1 Sport.
No.
And we beat 34-28.
Well, Junkyard's my biggest fan, so y'all fuck with him, you fuck with me. Just letting you know. So, Dwayne Junkyard, thank you for subbing up to me, by the way. Appreciate it, buddy. We hit 200 subs, guys. 200 subs. I'm excited. Yeah!
That's awesome.
Yes. Now, like I said.
You still want that KFC delivery, Chef?
I don't like KFC. The only thing I eat from KFC is their chicken sandwiches.
It's finger licking good.
They're okay. Y'all gotta admit, KFC's bucket of chicken is nasty as hell.
No, it's not.
Well, from what I'm looking at,
it's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Listen, Popeyes has some good chicken. There's this place. What's this? There's a place down where I live. Churches is good. Maryland fried chicken is all right. I mean, their okra's good, but
all I'll say is if you eat KFC and you eat a biscuit, make sure you got a drink with you because you're gonna fucking choke to death if we don't have one.
Exactly.
Well,
like I said, let me ask you, fellow Alabama. Let me ask you, fellow Alabama people, while you're getting off this history. What are y'all gonna do? I want to see the crow video that y'all are gonna make when Alabama loses to Georgia.
And congratulate you.
I will too.
Listen, as much as I am sick and tired of Bama losing a game every year, because let's call it what it is. As they have won in the Saban era 5 national titles. Saban has 6 overall, but he's got 1 at LSU. Only 1 year did they win the title and go undefeated. That was when the dynasty started in 2009, that we say. That was the only year. I'm sick and tired of them losing again. They lose all the time. So to sit there and say they never lose or whatever, go back and look at history. They lose a game, and when they normally lose a game, they find a way to win a title, except for last year. But, still.
I'm saying this. The scenario is Alabama versus Georgia week 1. We beat Alabama. No offense to Ballard. No offense to Crimson. And we meet y'all in the SEC championship game if we have an SEC championship game. Because with all the stuff going on, I don't know if we even have one. If we do have one, and then we beat y'all again. So y'all lose to us 2 times in a row. Look, y'all are going to go to a mediocre bowl game. Y'all should be happy.
No, we
But
We're
if
should
they
have.
not
go
beating
down,
Bama
We have
twice in 1
suffered.
year.
Be happy.
Alabama has suffered.
Alabama's. Did you just say Alabama has suffered?
The past 2 years, man.
Are
Dude,
you
they were
fucking
so bad.
joking?
Listen, they were so bad. Clemson blew them out. That's how bad they were.
No, it's just because Clemson was better than them.
Well, the defense has
And
been
Bama
kind of
was worse.
struggling. The offense,
Sure.
Ballard, the offenses were elite.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
It's 'cause
defense
y'all had a
kind of
quarterback.
wasted it.
It's because y'all had a quarterback.
Suicide-
Y'all had a quarterback that couldn't take a hit. He spent more time in the injury tent than he didn't play in the game.
And he thought he was so great at throwing the football that in that game he just kept trying to air it out. But when you look at the game early in that Clemson game, they ran the ball with Najee and Damian Harris. Dude, they were getting like 9-10 yards of carry and they were moving the football. But they got away from it because Tua said, "Hey, I'm so good at throwing the football." You know, he thought he was the best at throwing the football that he just kept on with it, whether it worked
All
or
I'm
didn't.
saying is, Alabama's offense is going to have a shit ton of trouble with Georgia's defense. Y'all know we had the best defense in
And
the
vice
country.
versa. Vice versa.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. I got Georgia winning by either one point or a touchdown.
Go ahead and give a score prediction.
All right, y'all give y'all a score prediction first, and I'll give mine last.
then I'll get mine.
All right, I think it is going to be defensively. I think ultimately, though, I think offense does show up for both teams, and I think maybe Bama wins it really close. I'm going to say 21-20 by a point.
Ooh, I'm going to say it's going to be tied at halftime, 10-10. So both defenses are going to be stout. And then the end is going to be 31-24. Bama.
What?
34.
What?
No, 31-24. I meant. My bad. 31-24.
I'm going to go with the low score. I'm going to say 21-14 Georgia.
Okay.
These are some good predictions here.
Junkyard, what's your prediction?
The 31-28 in Georgia's favor.
Okay.
That's a Junkyard. I should be saying.
Now I'm telling you right now, Ballard, we got a bet now. If you lose, you got to sing the Georgia fight song. If we lose, I'll sing Alabama's fight song on video.
Ooh.
Deal.
You better honor your pro.
Do you want to do? Hold on. Do you want to do it where we make a video and put it on our channel? You want to do a live stream and talk about the game, and the loser has to eat the crow, or what do you want to do?
Let's do a video because the video is better.
Okay. Deal.
Ooh.
And I'll even go as far as to shout you out in the video.
Ooh. Okay.
Gold and blue dude in the comments. If things stay the way they are, how the heck will there be bowls, playoffs, and a natty? There won't be if things are staying the way they are. I mean,
I just think Bama's going to come out in the second half, and the offense are going to outplay UGA's offense.
Yeah.
See, what I think is going to happen is if we do like we've been doing, which is murdering y'all in the first half, y'all know that's a fact, and y'all bringing a backup quarterback. If y'all bring a backup quarterback in, I guarantee
you're going to put yours in, aren't you? You're going to put yours in.
I guarantee you, we will put our backup quarterback in. Guarantee.
Who's going to be? Jamie Newman most likely is going to start this year, correct?
Definitely.
Who's the second string?
Carson Beck.
Daniels.
Okay.
Or Carson.
Here's a good score from Neil.
I would go if it was me. I would go with JT Daniels because he has more experience over Carson Beck as second string quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got advantage at quarterback.
I don't. Well, no, not necessarily. Now, y'all's quarterback the quarterbacks y'all have they even started a game at Alabama ever?
Yeah, Mac Jones actually did really good.
Mac Jones started against Western Carolina, Auburn, Arkansas, and Michigan. He's
actually did really good.
He's 3-1 as a starter.
Now, Jamie but Jamie Newman has more experience than him, though.
Well,
Jamie
you know
Newman
what?
started
You
the
know
whole
what?
season.
You know what the
Not in the
difference between
SEC.
Mac Jones and Jamie Newman is?
I
Mac
mean,
Jones
yeah,
didn't play in a week. Mac Jones didn't play in a week ACC conference.
yeah, but you got to give Jamie Newman credit. He was the team.
All
He
right.
was Wake Forest.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's not a good player. I've seen him play. He's really good.
I agree. Yeah. The
I mean, he's
question
a
is, how is
grown
he
ass
going to
man.
adapt to Georgia's?
This
The
dude
question
looks
is,
like
how
he's
is he
40.
going to, like...
Not.
Sorry, Chess.
No, you're good, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, it's just questioning how is he going to adapt to Georgia's offense, and despite the hell they went
I
through.
think he's gonna. I
from.
think you're gonna see a different Georgia offense than you've seen in years. And I think that Jamie, you may call me crazy, but I think Jamie Newman is the final piece in the puzzle. And it's going to work out even better for next year's class when they see Jamie Newman play, because Jamie Newman is quote unquote kind of a dual threat quarterback. It's going to help out even more next year's signing class, because they're going to say, okay, well, Georgia takes the risk and plays a dual threat quarterback, so I want to go to Georgia.
Right.
I mean, if you look at
the
it,
problem is,
I'm
sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead,
You
Bet.
can go,
Crimson.
No,
you're good,
what
Crimson.
I'm saying, missing all that spring track and practice. I think you're right that Georgia's gonna have a new offense, but missing all that spring, I don't think it's gonna be ready right away.
Right.
Like, LSU
somehow. But see, you don't know. You don't read up on Georgia news. I do. Jamie Newman is working his ass off right now. Jamie Newman went to the Elite 11. Y'all know what the Elite 11 is. I hope to God you know what it is.
Yeah, that's like all the elite quarterbacks, like the Justin Fields and the Trevor Lawrence.
Jamie Newman went to the Elite 11 to practice with those guys. So he's putting in the work, and I guarantee you that, believe it or not, I guarantee you that Georgia and all these other teams are having secret practices that nobody knows about. I guarantee you they are. I mean, you may not know about it, but there's no way they're not doing it.
Dude, listen. Feinbaum said it best, I think. While everyone's wondering what the heck to do during this flu and everything, while everyone's wondering what are we going to do for a season, are we going to have one, everyone's wondering. Saban is preparing, Dabo is preparing, and, well, I don't know about Dabo, but I'm sure Kirby Smart's saying, we got to get to work. But guys Saban...
I mean, isn't Dabo Sweeney, isn't he, or I can't remember what coach it is, but isn't one coach practicing some of his starters at different positions just in case something happens?
Okay. I'm not sure. I haven't heard that.
I mean, Kirby has a lot to learn. I mean, he's done more in his.
Are you good, Reed?
He's done more in his 4 years than most coaches have done in their fucking lifetime. Honestly,
that's fair.
I mean, he took us to a natty year 2. Year 1 was terrible. You know how bad people hated Kirby after year 1. Not everybody wanted him. Nobody wanted him fired.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was just saying
that was.
That's what I was trying to say. Was like I'm sure people were all over his rear end after year 1.
Now, I'll say this, and this is a bold prediction.
Yeah.
Or not a bold prediction, but like a bold BOLD.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Nick Saban doesn't win the Natty in the next 2 years, he will retire at Alabama. Because I think Nick Saban wants to retire with a Natty on his belt, another one.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there, so close to breaking the bear, too. I mean,
Go ahead, you're good.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, he's right there. I mean, he's got 5 at Bama, 6 in total, because the one at LSU, as I mentioned, and he's right there. He's the only coach that's going to break Bear Bryant's record unless, something tragic happens to this dynasty. And I really don't think that.
I mean, let's look at it. Nick Saban is the Bill Belichick of college football.
Okay.
Alabama
That's
Crimson
a
Tide
good going.
are the New England Patriots of college football. They're in
Oh,
the
God.
playoffs almost every year. They've won tons of championships and all this other kind of stuff. But I think that Alabama is going to they might win one more national championship with Nick Saban, maybe. But I don't see it happening this year. But just because Georgia's stacked, Ohio State is stacked, and Clemson, as always, is stacked. Now, my dream matchup in a national championship game, believe it or not, guys, is Georgia and Ohio State.
Really?
I pray to God, if we do play Ohio State, we don't lose. Because if we lose, Kirby's going to look like the biggest dumbass in the history of college football.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, losing to Justin Fields. What we did to Justin Fields was criminal. I honestly think if Justin Fields would have come in that game against that.
I was just going to say that I think there's certain quarterbacks that have to fit in the right system and anything. This is no offense to Georgia or anything. I honestly don't think he would have fit in much there with Kirby's type of offense.
Well, Kirby's running that type of offense Kirby's running the Alabama offense of like 2009, 2010.
Right.
You know, the powerhouse, run the ball, throw it.
RPA.
If you look at it, Alabama before Jalen Hurts, they had no quarterback that was mobile whatsoever. Is that not true?
That's pretty much accurate because it was all.
And Kirby needs to get with the trend. If you look at not every quarterback, but most teams with a quarterback, most of their quarterbacks are mobile. I mean, my God, Clemson's quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, he's mobile. Ohio State's quarterback, he's mobile. You got to have a mobile quarterback when it comes to college football these days. You can't have somebody like Jake Fromm in there that's going to throw the ball and not run it whatsoever because that's not going to work for you. That's not going to win you a national championship. Now, give or take, Jake Fromm did amazing against every time he played against Alabama. He did amazing, which I'm surprised he did. But he just couldn't get the job done because the guy couldn't move. He couldn't run. He couldn't. I mean, he looked like he had cinder blocks on his legs. I think what?
I was just going to say, because you mentioned all these quarterbacks that are quote unquote mobile quarterbacks that can run the ball. Now, here's the thing. Trevor Lawrence can do it all. He's more of a passer. He's got a lot better arm than he can run the ball because he's decent at that. But I don't know if I really view Tua as much of a runner, honestly, in my own opinion. I don't really think he can, like Jalen Hurts. Take Jalen Hurts. We know he can run the ball well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that in Tua. I don't see what I see in Justin Fields and all these other guys. Now, Tua, of course, has a great arm. He's a really great quarterback. He's going to be great in the NFL, I'm sure. I don't really see him as that mobile. I really don't.
I mean, the only good thing I can come out of it with Tua is the only thing that makes me happy about Tua is that we cost him the Heisman Trophy when he played against us because you know that game that he played against us that we whipped his ass the whole game, that cost him the Heisman Trophy. Ballard, you know that, and every Alabama fan knows that. And that's the only pleasure I get out of any of that. Now, when it comes to Jalen Hurts, I don't know why in the flying fuck we couldn't beat Jalen Hurts. Because in 2017, in the Natty, Jalen Hurts come in there and act like he didn't know what a football was.
Right. See, here's the thing about that. What you didn't know, or what hardly anybody, only Bama fans really paid attention to this with Jalen Hurts. When he was benched in the championship, it was because he couldn't throw the ball. Even coach said, I thought we had to throw the ball in the game, and I thought Tua could do it better. And Tua did it better. I mean, he balled out in that second half. Jalen could not do the ball. Before 2018, Jalen Hurts struggled with the ball, even early on in the season. But the reason why Jalen Hurts came back instead of transferring right away was because he wanted his moment and he needed to become a passer. So Saban worked with him to become a better passer. The offensive coordinators worked with him to become a better passer. That's why he was able to throw the ball so well, because he had improved so much that year, trying to become a passing quarterback. Because if you're going to go to the NFL, you got to throw the ball, man. That's what you got to do.
The only thing I'm worried about Tua is I think Tua is going to be injury prone in the NFL. I don't think Tua should have went as high in the draft as he did. Honestly,
right? Yeah,
I just don't see that. And I'll say this on Georgia's behalf: if Georgia does not change its offense this year, we're never going to win a national championship. Ever.
Exactly.
If we don't change our offense, if Kirby doesn't give us the program and realize, hey, maybe I should not just run, throw. Maybe I should mix it up a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't run the ball up the middle every time. Maybe I shouldn't play this 2009 to like 2014 offense. Maybe I should, change it up like everybody else. Because if Georgia changed it up, I think Georgia could be unstoppable. I don't want to be the next Alabama. I want to be the only Georgia, I don't want to be compared to Alabama. I hate when people compare Georgia to Alabama.
Yeah, I think this year for Georgia's offense, and this is my own opinion, right? Because, of course, Kirby Smart was under Nick Saban, but when he was, what was he? The defensive coordinator, right? Defensive-minded coach. I think if you want to bring Jake Fromm into this, now a lot of people say, oh, he declines and he looked like crap last year and he did this or that. Let's say we have a scenario. So he's now with like the Colts or whoever he's with. I don't know where he is. He's the Bills, I think. But let's say if Kirby can't figure it out with Jamie Newman, who looks great, who is hyped up, he's ready to go, he looks like he could do it. If it doesn't work out for you guys on offense this year, it's Kirby Smart. Say whatever you want about Jake Fromm. Maybe he did suck. Maybe he didn't. But you have to throw the blame towards the coach, don't you?
Of course.
Right.
And Uncle Lou will admit to that. Uncle Lou will admit to everything you just said. If we don't do something this year, it's not going to be on Jamie Newman. It's going to be on damn Kirby. And I'm praying to God they don't do like they did with Justin Fields with Jamie Newman, where he goes in there and hands the ball off and lets them run, or that the run pass option. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't. Yeah. Now Jake Fromm was good at doing checkdowns and everything. Jake Fromm was not a clutch quarterback. I don't think he was a clutch quarterback whatsoever. Jake Fromm was not no Aaron Murray. Because if Jake Fromm was an Aaron Murray, we would have had 3 national championships already. Because Aaron Murray was amazing. Yeah. He was the last good quarterback ever. Since then. Yeah, he was the last good quarterback Georgia's had.
Right.
He really was. And Jake Fromm, the only reason Jake Fromm was good is because of the people around him.
Right.
You put Jake Fromm in like a Wake Forest type team, he's going to get freaking murdered. He's going to get murdered.
Yeah, he is.
And Jake Fromm going to the NFL, I'm so glad he didn't stay another year. I was so happy because Jake Fromm ain't nothing but a backup quarterback, and that's all he's ever going to be.
Yeah, I want to ask, we got Junkyard Dog in here. What are your thoughts on all this? Because I know I've been going on with chess here for a while.
Well, I mean, like I said, like Kirby needs to figure out the situation, and it needs to happen fast. Yeah,
I agree, because he's going into year 5 or 6 or whatever it is.
Now, Dwayne RTR has a point. No, UGA's defense is great versus run, yes, but not good versus pass. You don't know that Georgia's defense is elite, bro.
They got
Georgia's
some good
defense.
secondary.
This is going to be one of the best Georgia defenses that we've seen in a while. I think.
I think
Since
that's
2017.
I would agree with you, and I think that's saying a lot because, man, since Kirby's been there, especially since he made that title, and even though they lost it, they've had some good defense, and it looks like it's gotten better each year. Unlike the offense, of course, but
like last year, we didn't have one good defensive player. You didn't hear just one defensive player called out. Every player was good,
right.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want just a Roquan Smith. I don't want just one good player. I want the whole damn defense to be good. And if the offense can be, if the offense can be just as good as the defense, you got a national championship team right there. Because if we're being honest with each other right now, I honestly think we could beat Clemson. I honestly think we could beat Ohio State.
Right.
Just because.
But you got to get the offense.
Yeah, I just think because everybody knows Ohio State doesn't have a damn defense whatsoever. I don't think they have a defense at all. Now Clemson, they do have a defense. Yes, they do have a defense, but
it's
what?
I was just gonna say to Clemson, and I probably would have got chewed out by Clemson fans later, but I honestly, this year might be a little different. I didn't see last year from their defense what I saw in 2018 when they had Wilkins and Farrell and all that, because they lost so much. But now those guys that had to step up have some experience, so it might be a lot better than we think. Go ahead.
I mean, I think that Kirby's going to wake up this year, and you're going to see a new Georgia offense. And I think that everybody's quiet on us this year, because if you look at it, everybody's calling Florida to win the East this year, and I just don't see it. I don't see Dan Mullen and Kyle Trask being the SEC, being the winners of the East this year, because that's all. They don't have nobody. There's nobody good on Florida's team. Kyle Trask is terrible. Dan Mullen is not a good head coach. He hasn't won the SEC, and he's never won the SEC, I don't think.
He's only been there like 3 years, though.
No, he's been a head coach for 10.
Oh, yeah, he was at – where did he go? State? Yeah.
Dan Mullen hasn't done anything. Dan Mullen runs his mouth now, Ballard, you can attest to this. Dan Mullen runs his mouth every year and says shit about Georgia every single freaking year.
I've heard.
And for Dan Mullen to run off the field and to say War Eagle, that was an embarrassment to the Florida community. That really was. That was embarrassing. You're not going to catch you ain't going to catch Nick Saban saying "Go Dogs" when he's coming off the sidelines. There's no way. Because if he did, he'd get run out of town.
Honestly,
he
barely says "Roll Tide." You think he's going to, congratulate a team and say their slogan at the same time? He barely says "Roll Tide." Honestly,
Dan Mullen is a clown coach, just like Jeremy Pruitt. Jeremy Pruitt's a terrible head coach. And I understand that Jeremy Pruitt really doesn't have anything to work with, because Tennessee is a dumpster fire of a program right now. They've been a dumpster fire of a program since 2016. They're terrible. Now, Florida, I saw a prediction the other day that said Georgia was going to go 9-3. No freaking way we're losing to Alabama, Florida, and Tennessee in the same year. Because if we do that, I'll go fucking crazy.
You never saw my Georgia preview video for this year, did you?
No, who you got us losing to? I know you got us losing to Alabama.
Good you didn't. Good you didn't see this one. Okay, how do I put this?
Do you got us going 9-3?
No, 10-2 with losses to Bama and
Florida.
Yeah. I just, at some point, I think Dan Mullen can actually at least try to get past a team like Georgia. Because listen, you got to give him credit. He has recruited okay. It's not like Kirby Smart, Nick Saban, and Dabo and all that yet, but I honestly think that he's slowly working his way up there.
I mean, yeah, he's working his way up, but I mean, Dan Mullen is just he puts his foot in his mouth every year.
Yeah,
when he plays Georgia, he can't get over the hump of Georgia, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to take at least 2 or 3 more years for Florida to win the SEC East. I think Georgia's going to win it for a 4th year in a row.
Okay.
And I respect you saying that we're going to go 9-2. That's cool. I got Bama going probably. I'm going to say Bama's going to go 11-1 in the regular season.
Only lost to Georgia. You take okay.
I think
again, I give you guys every chance in the world this year to try to win in Tuscaloosa. You've done it before. Now, granted, when Nick Saban took over Alabama, Mike Shula had that program in the dump. Like what's farther down, deep in the dump, lower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I remember.
It was bad. It took.
I remember that. I remember Nick Saban's first year at Alabama. I remember him losing the Harry Law. I remember us beating y'all in Tuscaloosa. I remember.
Yeah,
I understand that. I mean, every coach has a bad year, honestly. But I mean, I don't know. I think that we beat Alabama in the regular season, and that we go if we have an SEC championship game. Pray that we do. I think we have an SEC championship game against Alabama in a rematch for the 3rd time in a row, or 3rd time. And I don't know who's going to win that game. I'm not going to say Georgia's going to win it, and I'm not going to say Alabama's going to win it. I just have to. I have to see how the season plays out.
We got someone in here. KFC 1, Chess 0. What's going on?
I know who it is. It's the Bet. What's up, Bet?
What's up?
Comes in here and clowns me. I got it. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go study the map of the Chesapeake Bay. Okay.
No, Chess, you gotta stay, bro.
Don't try to run away from a fight, Chess. Yeah. Come on now.
I'm not fighting nobody. I'm not fighting nobody. I want to go eat my food. I haven't ate anything yet today.
So, okay. You talk to your girlfriend more than eat food right now, sir.
What, Bet?
It'd probably be smart for you to go talk to Living than eat food right now.
I have been talking to Living. What are you talking about?
You know what?
We're not going to bring up last night, Bet. That never happened, okay, buddy?
Yeah, no. And that dick.
All right, we're not bringing up last night. I'm going to get off here because I'm going to go eat some food. Ballard, thank you, buddy.
Yep. Have a good one.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Yeah. I think he's running away.
Leaves. Someone come in. He leaves. I cannot believe that dude.
What's going on, the Bet or KFC one or whatever you want me to call you?
The Bet's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Junkyard. There's 2 Bama fans and 1 Georgia fan. How's that make you feel right now?
I actually don't know.
Fowler, how was your tour on the campus yesterday?
It was really good. I think that now the stream had cut out at some point, and YouTube messes up with uploading live streams or whatever. Because obviously, once you finish a stream, it's got to take a while just to upload the whole thing and everything. It got part 2 up before part 1, so it's kind of weird how they had that. But I enjoyed going and looking at the camp. I didn't see the whole thing. I really just saw Denny Chimes and the stadium. There's still more parts. Yeah. Like there's like this Bryant Museum or whatever that I haven't seen yet. There's all kinds of stuff there that I haven't really got much of a chance to look at yet. But
I've been on that campus about 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Saw Denny Chimes in the stadium. That's it. After that, my feet were starting to hurt.
That was it?
Yep. See, I got brothers.
That's cool.
For Alabama. So.
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny?
What's up?
His sister goes to Auburn.
Do what?
So I got a sister who goes to Auburn.
Oh no, can't have that.
No.
Roll Tide.
Yep, Roll Tide. I ain't no. Never mind.
We don't say the other term.
Bama versus Georgia, week 1. Woo!
Yeah, pretty much if they're doing conference only, and that's our first conference game. So, I mean, we'll get to see both of those teams right then and there, not even before that. So, who knows what's going to happen.
We'll see how Newman acts under the likes of Bryant Denny.
What?
I said, we'll see how Newman will act at first start at Georgia under the likes of Bryant Denny Stadium.
It's possible that'll be an afternoon game. I think if there's one game on the schedule I want to be a night game is the Iron Bowl. I want the Barnards to come to town and get a load of the lights. And I'm sick and tired of this 3:30 CBS stuff for the Iron Bowl every year. It's ridiculous.
But I'm so used of the LSU game being night. Last year's was just weird to me.
It was. But, man, even though Alabama lost that game, it was a great game to see them come back and actually have a chance.
Yeah. But now, like Georgia, we came back. We try to win it.
Right.
Do you see Auburn got a new light show? Auburn got the light show now.
Are you asking if we're having night games?
What now?
Were you asking if we were going to have night games?
I mean, if I pick one game that would be a night, it would have to be LSU in my opinion. But I can see Auburn being the night game as well.
Well, you got to remember LSU. We get them in Death Valley, so it won't be under our lights.
You're on the way.
It'll be at Baton Rouge. You know where Coach O is, all the Cajun people. Man, I gotta give it to him. He's got a lot of respect for Coach O, but I'm not saying what he always says. You know what I'm talking about.
It's been a long time since LSU has scored points at Death Valley against us.
Right.
Because
we've shown up the past couple of years there.
39-0. No.
Yeah, one was like I think was it Jalen Hurts freshman year. I think 10-0 was the score, and then of course 2 years ago 29-0.
Yeah.
Right.
Once everybody, like when a school gets something, Auburn has to do the same thing. Have you noticed that?
Do what?
I said when a school do something, right?
Right.
Auburn has to go out there and do the same thing.
Oh yeah. This whole Auburn getting new LED lights. Jordan Hare gets new LED. They're totally trying to copy us. Our little brother, even though they beat us up every a couple years or so, they are copying Alabama.
I think Mississippi State had like a big jumbotron, and then Auburn's like, we're gonna get one bigger than that.
Yeah, right.
It's like, come up with your own stuff.
Right. How about work on that field because you can barely see the logo.
What?
The field there is disgusting. Have you seen the field when you watch the Auburn games on TV and they're at home? I mean, it's just, dude.
Hey, the Auburn, like the stadium outside is nice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But the best stadium has to be Vandy.
Vandy?
Yeah. No one can compete with Vandy.
I'm sorry. You said the best stadium right now has to be Vandy?
Yeah.
What's special about Vandy's stadium?
It looks like a piece of trash. It looks like a high school stadium.
Oh, I thought you said the best stadium. I thought. You're saying one of the worst looking, right?
Well, Sam meant the Vandy as a joke, but he kind of took it personal.
I'm just messing with you, man. You're entitled to your opinions and stuff. I personally am not high on Vanderbilt, their stadium, or anything really. They're not, dude. When's the last time they were ever relevant? Like they should be kicked out of the SEC until they could at least try to compete for some bowl games. I think.
You remember at Vandy? It said after the beat Kansas State, down here we teach you how to play real SEC football. Bama, you're next.
Right.
They didn't even score a point. Did not kick a field goal.
Right.
And then was it 1 year Arkansas almost beat us. You remember that?
Arkansas beat us 1 year?
Almost. We won by like a point. Don't remember it?
Which year was this?
I think it was 14 or something like that.
I don't really.
Bill.
I know we gave up 31 to them a couple years ago. That was so bad. I was disappointed in that.
Do you see how tall that quarterback was in that game?
Do what?
What? I think it was 8.
Hi, man, treat.
One season.
I think you're cutting up. I don't know what's
You don't get another.
I don't know what's going on. The people are saying technical difficulties and stuff. They can't. It's breaking up on this end for you. I don't know.
Arkansas.
Yeah, we were talking about
Arkansas team like 2 years.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah. Arkansas has been just. They've been struggling for a while.
Hey, Ballard.
Yeah.
Throat's bothering me again.
What's up?
Do you support Rise Up?
Do I support what?
I say, do you claim Rise Up?
You're breaking up. I don't know what's going on with this, but tell you what, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna drop you from the stream. I think I'm gonna get off here soon anyway. I got people coming over, but I do appreciate you coming on. If you have anything, just type it in the chat if you can. But thanks. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Got people coming over, and my phone's about to die. I really need to get a new charger or something. It's terrible. But anyway, appreciate everyone for stopping in today. Neo, Junkyard Dog, Crimson Brave, Chess Hall showing up, Sports Prod, like Productions, Golden Blue Dude, Nate the Great, Don't Be Late, aka Nate Kingston, Atypical Gump, The Bet, who we just had on, breaking up. I don't know what was going on, but some difficulties. Yeah. So anyway, thanks so much everyone for tuning in today. Really do appreciate it. Definitely made up for whatever was going on with the live stream I tried to do in Tuscaloosa yesterday. It didn't work out so well, but I had a good day, and so anyway, I'll go ahead and get off here. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media. Check it out. Y'all have a good day. Roll Tide.